Welcome to AFJ TV. In this episode, managing editor Pat Tierney continues his visit with Maryland Farrier Doug Anderson. In the first episode of this series, we saw Doug glue on an aluminum shoe. Now you'll see him treat a quarter crack on the same horse.
All right, this foot is exactly opposite of the last one. You can see here that the bars are all laid open, the heels are crushed, and whatever supporting structure is there is so deformed that it has no strength. Very prominent frog, and that's because the frog is descending and reacting to the pressure that it has because there's no heels there to support it. So it has to bulk up and react very much like a callus would in your hand. Because we want to establish some sort of alignment of the bony column and get those structures so that they're not being deformed. And in this case, that means reducing the toe, preserving as much heel as possible, and in conjunction with the leather pad. That leather pad is just going to really take up a lot of the shock and trauma that this horse is going to provide for itself just as it goes about being a horse. Quarter crack looks pretty severe. It's back up to the coronary band. From here back, all of this hoof wall is just kind of flopping. It's not connected. You can see how it moves all the way up. I mean, I know what the last guy was thinking, that if I glue this, I'll stabilize the foot. What he did by doing that was he just made a perfect environment for bacteria and fungus and microbes to live and grow and further undermine a compromised area of the foot. That hoof wall has been pushed up considerably, and the frog is below the hoof wall by almost half an inch, and we've got to kind of get things back where they belong, and that's part of the reason for this quarter crack. The other reason that I think that the quarter crack is there is a balance issue. I just always see these quarter cracks. When I see them, they're always on the low side. They're always on the low side of the foot. And it's by making that side of the foot that's the high side, they begin to recover.
John, would you repeat what you said about, because I didn't get it all, on the fact that these are injured feet rather than a maintenance issue?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, both feet, I mean, this foot here is obviously injured because of the quarter crack, and it is an injury. The tissue has been compromised. The supporting structure has been compromised. Instead of the back of the foot, it's in the front of the foot. I think the supporting structure has been injured as a result of the way it was done. He has injury and trauma to that tissue, very reminiscent of laminitis, just because of the focused weight distribution in the front of the foot and not the heels. Sideways, and I'm just going to check it and make sure that I have enough sideways wedge to unload that crack. And that should do me. And that's part of what we need to stabilize. As well as this heel is just all underrun and rolling under. So hopefully we can do that for him here. And again, I don't have a balanced foot, so that's why I turn the wedge pad sideways and try and create some artificial balance to promote a better growth pattern. Got lucky. This last nail is right in front of the crack, or far enough in front of that crack that it's going to be good to drive. And already you watch that horse step up and down, and the motion is greatly reduced. And I'm going to pour the inside of this foot a little heavier, a little more material than the outside because I want it higher. Hop, hop, hop. And what's going to happen is that'll let that outside sink a little bit lower in the dirt, and I'll get a little bit more balance yet when he's in soft ground.
Thank you for watching this latest installment of AFJ TV. You can read more about Doug Anderson and his work in the September-October issue of American Farriers Journal. If you're not a subscriber, you can do so by going to americanfarriers.com/ff/AFJ-sub. If you have any questions or comments about this episode, you can email us at video@lespub.com. Join us next week on September 17th for a new video that shows Anderson finishing up his front shoes and explaining the results he's looking for in this particular shoeing job. Until then, thanks for watching.